Most jealous woman I know.
You know other women?
No.
Hey, what's up? My name is Hot. Welcome to Hot Travels. And you already know I'm back again with another banger. Alright, today, as you see, I have a new work crew. You've already seen the title of the video. You know what it is. We're going to be talking about building a condo in a province. Yeah, part 3. We're at the part 3 already. What? Alright, so you got me. That's not my new crew. I just thought, I found those videos on the internet. I'm like, you know what? I think the hot crew, the hot boys, the hot bros, whatever y'all want to call yourself, would appreciate that video. But yeah, so this is how the I want to say condo, but I'm leaning towards leaving it as a studio apartment because I'm finding too much cheap deals. Like I got a construction crew that's like, whatever the house costs, they'll charge me 25 to 30% of that for their fee, and they could knock the house out within 2 months. Say less. Like, are you serious? So the total cost of the house I want to build, I don't want to show it yet, not yet, because we're still talking about the apartment. The total cost is it's been estimated about $5,000. They want 25% of that. What is that? Like $1,000? Like that's compared to prices in America, man. Listen, and they're gonna knock it out within 2 months. What? Yo. So I might just leave this as a studio apartment because I don't want to spend too much money here. I want to get the house knocked out because, man, if you are stuck in your country and you're looking for a Filipina and you haven't hit your boy Hot dating coach, what are you waiting for? Because I have so many dudes hitting me up for Filipinas that I shit you not. I have about 5 foreigners that's already been matched up, and their plans are to come here, build up houses. So my wife looked at me like, they better not build a house before us, because you've been here for a year, you better get to it. Alright, so I should already be showing a video of what it looks like now, or have been showing it. I don't know. I gotta see when I get to the editing room. But yeah, last we left off, I was showing you. You need me?
I want to get something.
Everything's on the bed. You need it from the purse? No delivery?
Tomorrow.
Getting like deliveries like every day. Alright, so where was I? Had my finger in the air. Right. Where I left off at. I know you're like, focus, man. Look, my wife asked me for a bag. Sorry, made myself laugh. Okay, where we left off at, they were still working on the ceiling. And they was working on the ceiling. So I'm gonna show you videos now. So yeah, the ceiling is already worked on. It's completed, which is good. Let me tell you, man. So all the houses over here have this, like, I've said this in a lot of my videos, about this much space. So I have the roof, and then it's like the frame, and in between the roof and the frame, there's this area of space. them bugs take advantage of that shit. Like they just be, and I be in here with bug spray like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Get to the chopper. And so having a ceiling is a huge difference. No, like bug cut down is like near zero. Like now they're forced to come through the door when she comes in, and it's not like all the time. It's not like since you open the door, it's all these bugs. You know, it's just every now and then a fly or a freaking mosquito will sneak in. You know, other than that. So now that the ceiling is done, that cuts down on that a whole lot. On top of that, the ceiling is made out of metal. So when it rains, if you ever heard how water hitting metal sound, like times that by 1,000, like it'd be so loud, you can't hear nothing. Everyone's yelling at each other, like, yeah, rah, rah, rah. So having the ceiling, cuts down on all that rain noise. We could just carry in regular conversation. At least in my apartment. The rest of the house is still the same way. I had friends and family tell me why I don't help out the rest of the house. Look here, I give them 15,000 pesos, which is $300. That's more than enough to do the ceiling, shit like that. They use it to do other things, hang out, go do different things, go different places. They didn't do it. If I want the ceiling done out there, I will literally have to get the contractor myself and pay them myself out of pocket. They don't see it important. If they don't see it important, hey, you know. So also the doors. I realized when I watched back some of my videos, I was like, hey, what did I cover? So I covered all the prices of everything else. And I'm not going to go over those prices again because, look, I already covered it in part 2 and part 1. So you got a reason to watch the other parts now. So the doors, the front door, that big, beautiful brown door. Yeah, I love that door. Privacy. So that door costs 4,500 pesos. Off the top of my head, I don't know how much that is. Is her phone around? Because I've been using the calculator jump off on the currency switcher, currency thingamajig. No, she has her phone. Okay, so no problem. In the editing room, future me, just throw up the price, and that's what it costs. But I mean, compared to America, that's nothing. And that's not a door where you walk in the store and you go, let me get that door. No. They showed me a book of different doors, and you pick which one, and it's custom made. They just knock it out that day, and then later on that day, they send it to you. So for a custom made door, to be that much, bruh. Now, the bathroom door though, that was just laying around, and that cost me 1,020 pesos. So I should already be having the price of what's that translated to up there. But just off the top of my head, 1,000 pesos, usually around $17. So I'm guessing around $20 for that bathroom door, but I'll have the exact number up there for you. So you see, you're getting a feel of how cheap the supplies are and shit like that, man. Now, as far as, like I said, I mentioned before, getting the house built, and it will be 25 or 30% of the total cost of the house and everything. I can actually get it done a bit cheaper, but like I said, I'm trying to, get it done before all the foreigners start building up their houses. And I got the advantage because, look, once I married her family was like, we give you this land to build a house here for our daughter and your family and everything. But me being stubborn, because if you're wondering, hey, you've been here a whole year, why you didn't build a house yet? Okay, I'm going to explain. I'm going to tell you right now. I'll tell you the reason. So, as you already know, it's a province. I mean, hell, it's in the title. But it's so deep in the mountains that when you I got okay Wi-Fi. I want to get Starlink, but okay Wi-Fi. It's like the best Wi-Fi over here, but it sucks. It's ass. But as soon as you step out the house, I tested all the carriers for cell phones. Nobody work over here. I asked everybody. Nobody work over here. So I got my beautiful iPhone that's useless outside other than just being a camera. So I was trying to convince her to move. There's a city, not really a city. I mean, you can say it's a city. It's more of a city than over here. Over here is like Little House on the Prairie-ish type style. But if you go about a half hour away, there's like there's buildings, there's restaurants, there's town, there's signal. So I was trying to convince her to move over there. So I was looking for land and trying to find land, and the land was too expensive. She didn't like. She was like, look, they gave you land. Why you want to buy land? I was like, signal. I want signal when I come outside. Not to mention all these restaurants. Because over here, there's no restaurants. I mean, just like 2 restaurants. But they only make Philippine food, and they make Philippine food here. So I'm going to go somewhere else and they make it here. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. But where the town is, where I want to move to, they have pizza, they have burgers, they have my American food, what I'm used to, what I like. So I was trying to convince her to move, and we just couldn't find no land in the price range that she felt comfortable with, because she felt that, I'm shining. Once I step out the cab, hey, I'm interested in the land for sale, because they usually don't put the prices up or whatever. It's like ching ching, dollar signs go up in their eyes, and they're like, woo, we got a live one, boys. And she realizes, even though the prices to me be like, oh, that's affordable, she'd be like, nope, too high. So yeah, I turned down. So finally, since I have a daughter literally on the way that will be born in February, I'm told, time's up, kind of thing, So I have to give in. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll build a house over there, the land they gave us, And now I have all the foreigners coming here, and 2 of them was my boys. One was my brother, hooked him up with a girl. One was one of my boys. He came just to visit me, and he was like dumbfounded, literally. He was like, hold up, all these beautiful women, and they're virgins? How's that possible? She's 18. She's 19. She's 20. How are they virgins? Explain it to me. I need to know. Because he's from America. So, he had dreadlocks and green dreadlocks. He was going to rip his dreadlocks out trying to understand how this happened. I'll put a picture up of him and his new fiance. Yeah, fiance. And, they was all flirting with him and everything. And I told him, yo, the part we at right now, I'm still not telling you. I'm sorry. If you're interested, inbox me on Instagram. I'll interview you. If you seem cool, I got you. I'll hook you up with a Filipina, and I'll tell you where I'm at. But it's so quiet over here. I'm the 3rd foreigner. There's 2 white guys, and they're so spread out. It's not like we're living together. They're so spread out. I barely see them. I see their houses more than I see them. There's only 3 foreigners here, including me. That's it for now, because there's more moving over here. And they're so peaceful. They leave the door open. And when I say leave the door open, I'm not talking about in the suburbs where the door is unlocked. I'm talking about the front door be open. You can see in the house. You just neighbors, friends, family. They just walk in the house and it's And when I first got here, I'm telling you, I was freaked out, because I'm like, was you expecting company? No, they just do that. What the fuck? And they keep it unlocked all the way to the night. I had to start them to lock it, because I told them, look, I know it's peaceful here, but I feel safer while I'm asleep if these doors are locked, please. Oh yeah, and I had to give them locks. They didn't even have locks. A lot of them don't have locks. That's how much is no crime going on over here. I had to buy locks for them. As I was working on it here, I said, yo, here's some locks. Put some locks on them doors and lock them at night for me, please. And that's before I found out about Elliot. I'm sorry, I forgot his last name. The guy that got kidnapped. That's before I found about it. It was just my own, I don't know, have my guard up from being from America. But yeah, it's hella peaceful here. And now I got those who come in here. They're buying land. Literally, one's buying land in January. The other one's buying land, I believe, in February. And then they're gonna start building up. So I'm like, shit. I gotta have them build my house up first. You know what I'm saying? But I know I'm telling a whole lot of stuff. But look, a lot of things been happening, and you know, you saw in the beginning. I showed you how it looked now, and now you're seeing how it looks close to before I put up. Yeah, this is wallpaper. Before I put up the wallpaper and everything, because I wanted nice colors. Because you know, me and her TikTok. You know, I do my YouTube. She's kind of getting into YouTube, not really. She mostly like to do TikToks, and the colors looks nice, you know. And reason why this side is pink is because look, I'm outnumbered over here. Okay, this is the bedroom side. I got the crib over here. You know, like I have a daughter on the way, plus her, 2 girls. It's okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, you can have the pink. You can have the pink. It's all right. It's all right. You know, but okay, now I'll put up how the house look. This is what I want. We're going to be building up, and I'll zoom in for you. So it's going to have 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, living room, nice sized kitchen. So everything is packed into that bitch. You know, so you know this is what I'm going to build. And I know you're like 3 bedrooms. You're gonna have 1 daughter. Right. So over here, you can have a maid that does everything. Help her with the housework, cook, clean, help with the baby, you know, nanny job, everything. Okay, and they will live there. And already, it's gonna be one of her nieces. She's actually looking for a foreigner, by the way. She's 17, and she'll be 18 next year. Just to throw that out there. Yeah, so she's gonna be staying with us. So that's why I have 3 bedrooms. So 1 bedroom for me and my wife, 1 bedroom for my daughter, which she's not gonna use until she's probably a year. Their culture here is that their kids stay with them, at least for the first year, because we're going to that later. So, but that's all right. In that year time, this is my first daughter. So she's going to be hella spoiled. Like, I'm talking about Barbie dream house bedroom, like for her. Like, everything will be Barbie up, you know, toys, cars, all that. When I say cars, I don't mean vroom, vroom, vroom. I mean the car she get in and actually drive. And the maid's going to have her room. That's the other 3rd room for her. Because, you know, since my wife been pregnant, you know, she's been more laid back. And it's my fault. Because I told her, look here, you're taking advantage of my niceness. Because I see a lot of pregnant women over here doing farming and all kinds of stuff. She's like, oh, you're not pregnant. Oh, my energy is there. And I'm just like, Maid. So, you know, I spoil her. You gotta be careful with that. A little warning when you come over here. Like, I have a friend that one of my brother, matter of fact, when he was in America, you know, he like, I spoil my women in America as far as if their housewife or housewifey, as we could say, they cook, clean, all that good stuff. You know, I give them allowance. You know, an allowance covers, you know, if they want to buy themselves something, like they need clothes or something or whatever. I don't have to keep, you know, doing shopping while I'm working hard or whatever. 2, you know, there's food that needs to be good for the house. They, you know, she'll maintain that. You know, make sure the fridge stays stacked with the food and everything like that. You know, there's purpose to the allowance. The allowance ain't just for them to go shopping and have fun. You know, it's them to get the laundry detergent and stuff like that. But you know, most of it is for them to, you know, shop, buy clothes. You know, it's my way of saying thank you. I appreciate you doing, you know, keeping the house maintained at home while busting manage at work. You know what I'm saying? So now that that's out the way, my bro takes it a step further to the point where I be calling him simp. He hate me when I say it. If you're watching this video, yes, I'm talking about you. So he'll come home, cook, clean, and do all this extra shit and be like, oh, cause she tired, da 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 da. And it started off as once in a while to him doing it every day. And I yelled at him, like, what the fuck you doing, bro? Like, he's not with the woman anymore. It was his wife. He's going through a whole nasty divorce and everything. And, she was literally working from home. I don't want to say too much because I don't know if she watched my shit. I doubt it. But, she was working at home. And, he'll come home, the house be fucked up. She ain't cooked shit. And they had 2 kids. And he'll have to do the cooking and cleaning and everything. And I'm just like, she's there all day. And he'll hit me with the excuse she give. Oh, but, she's tired and da-da. And they stress her for the computer. And I'm just looking at him like, yeah. So I told him, bro, you come over here, they're gonna take advantage of your hard body. I'm not gonna hold you. A lot of people think, I see online that because Filipino women are so nice, they're submissive, da da da. I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna disprove all that. I know it's supposed to be about building houses and condos and shit like that, but you need to know the truth. Yes, they're submissive. And the way that they're submissive, they're raised to be that way. So in their culture, they don't even call it submissive. They just call it being a woman. They're raised from, I'm telling you, I'm seeing the little girls here from 3, 4 years old learn how to sweep and clean and everything. Like they start them early. And then once they get older, they teach them how to cook and all that. Like they train them. They train them. It's a bad word, I guess. They teach them, how to be a good wife and da da da. And mind you, some of them work, but they still do this. So, I gotta go to work and pay bills and all this boss babe shit. Yeah, that really don't fly over here. Like in the big city in the Philippines, there are some like that, but they still believe in taking care of their man, cooking and cleaning and all that shit. So yeah, they out there making the money, but they still come home and make sure the house is clean, food in the fridge, dinner on the table. That's the way it over here. So yeah, but some people take it a bit further. So they think that you could be like, come here, woman, what did I say? Blah, 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 blah. Man, listen, you're going to be in for an argument. You barking orders like a drill sergeant. Or they have this thing called tempo, which some women follow. Like most of the Filipinos follow tempo. And the ones that don't follow tempo, they will argue back with you. Not in a extent like New York or, America period, where they throwing things at you and yelling and screaming. They will be yelling, but not too loud because they don't, they don't want their neighbors in their business. Unless you get them really, really mad, because I did hear some neighbors really going at it. But they try not to get to that point. That's that one. Now, tempo, you can look it up. I shit you not. And my wife followed tempo, and I'm just like, so perfect. Tempo is when they get mad, they'll calm themselves down, and they won't talk to you. They'll calm themselves down, and this could take anywhere from an hour to, I don't know. The longest that it happened to me is like maybe 6 hours. 6 hours of just silence. Some men probably be like, oh, what's wrong? Oh, what's going on? Please talk to me. Not me. I'm like, she's mad with me. Okay. Put on a game or a movie. Because once it's over, hey, what would you like for dinner? Oh, maybe some fried fish, maybe some french fries. It's like that. Like, no argument, nothing. But yeah. So in the Proverbs, very, very, very affordable to build a house here. Like I literally was talking to one of my subscribers. He was asking me because he wants to move out here because he, about to get matched up with a Filipina, and he wants to retire here. He wants to know how much to build a house in the province. I was thinking anywhere from 2,000 and up. Now 2,000 is like a 1-bedroom house, small little house. Not like the house I want to build. But it really depends on your taste, what you want to do. Like I'm kind of going all out. I mean, not completely. I'm going all out to the point where it looks really nice, and has all the, everything I need inside the house. But I don't want to go over too much. Like I said, it's very peaceful here. But I have a lot of foreigners that's still hitting me up, want to get connected with these Filipinas. And I'm going to tell you right now, anyone who's planning to hit me up and want a Filipina from this area where I'm at, there's a price you must pay, okay? The price you must pay. And I know some of the haters like, here we go. I knew it was a price. What's this price? Okay. The price you must pay is you must move here. I'm so sorry. I have not met not one beautiful Filipina over here that want to live in another country. I did some interviews. I'll put it on the channel. You'll see. They all want to live here. They don't mind visiting, but they want to stay here where the family is. They do not want to move. I can't even get her to move a half hour away from here. Like, good luck. Even my friend that I hooked up, she told him she wanted a house here, and he's gonna, he still works. He goes back and forth, so he's building a house here, and he's gonna buy a condo in the city that's like about hour or two away from here. So he's gonna have both worlds, so he can choose when he, what he wants to do, what he wants when he comes over here, because he's gonna be going back and forth. Yeah, they love it here. They love their simple life. Like I brought my wife to Manila. I forgot what it's called. It was a nice, beautiful condo, pool everywhere, right next to one of the biggest malls in Manila and everything. And I was like, look, I'm like, oh, this could be yours. You just need to say the word. I'll move the whole family. I can afford it. She's like, nope, she wants to stay here. So, I'm telling you, I tried everything. She wants to stay here. So if you want a woman from over here, be prepared to build a house over here. I know the haters are like, wait, that's the catch? Damn it. That's going to be more devastating. Yeah. Okay, so that's one of the catches. You're like, I knew it. What's the next one? Next one is diary. So I get a lot of questions. How much the diary will be? Diary is infinite or zero. So in the case of my wife, we both fell in love. Her family fell in love with me. It was just all vibing. It was just so cool. They didn't charge me no diary. Zero diary. No money. Then on the case of my friend, he paid 50,000 pesos, which is roughly about $850, $900, something like that. I'll put it up. A few other guys got hit with 2,000, 3,000. One girl wanted 7,000, but the guy called it off. So it could be any amount, And no, the diary is not you buying the women from the family. It's because they spent their hard time raising a daughter, teaching them how to be a good wife, teaching them how to be a good woman, and keeping them pure. If you know what I don't mean by pure, look, I don't mind telling you. A virgin, untouched. Any boy try to comfort them, the whole family like, what you doing, boy? Better get away from the girl. So I look at it as, you're paying the gratitude for keeping her pure for you. Now, if you want a girl with a lot of bodies on her, then you might not have to pay a diary at all, It might be nothing, But when it came to my wife, look, I told her I don't mind paying. She was like, well, after the house is built, if you want to, give them the money, go ahead, because she wanted the house built. But as you can see, it's nice. Now, if you're asking yourself, because maybe you in a condo right now, and you're like, oh, looks like crap. What is that on the wall over there? Well, that wooden panel on the wall in front of me is the window, because this is literally the back of the house, and I turned the back of the house into a studio. Right now it's a studio, and I want to get the window completely removed and then have them put the panel in there. But like I said, once I found out she was pregnant, I eased back on fixing this place up and bought more baby stuff, you know. And now that I pretty much have to build the house now, it's just a few things that I'm gonna still do here, but I'm not gonna go all out and make it into a condo. So, for instance, that window there, I am gonna get that put in next week, and the panel there, I'm just gonna leave it. The bathroom, I'm gonna finish the wall. Yeah, I'm gonna finish the wall, and that's it for now. You know, why I'm gonna finish the wall? Because I heard you. Because when we move into the house, once the house is ready, done, yeah, we're going. So lots of stuff I'm leaving. I'm leaving the dressers. I'm leaving the little fridge. Might leave this computer table. I might buy a white one for the house. I'm thinking about, I'll put a picture up. I'm thinking about making my office look like this at the house. So, and this table was like, I don't know, like $40. It's crazy. So I don't mind buying another one. And so the reason I'm telling you this because what she wants to do is give this apartment to her mom and dad, which is it's cool to me. You know, they're nice people. So, yeah. And I want to make sure at least they have the important stuff done, like the window, the bathroom wall, and everything like that. And here in the province, if you have your own bathroom like we do, you're considered rich. Everyone usually has to keep the bathroom outside, like this little porta potty thing. Go back to the first video. The first video will show you exactly how the rest of that house look and how this house look. When I first got here, it was like, oh, this could be our room. I was like, what the fuck? So, yo, she treated me so good that, you know, I stayed. Trust me. I told her if I was like by myself, or if you wasn't as good to me as you are, or we have so much things in common, I'd have been like, Okay, so you said there's a whole resort down the block. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stay at the resort because the resort is like $25 a day to stay there, or $20 a day, something like that. That includes a big ass pool they have over there. My friends stay there. Nice, big ass pool over there. Private security, gate, everything, security guards all over the place. Karaoke, beautiful view. They have this garden over there that's like, the best way I can describe it is like botanical gardens. They have water tubing. You know, there's a whole lot of stuff that's included in that price besides just your room. I'm just like, shit. If you treat me that good, I'll stay, you know? But yeah. So any foreigners that come here, you know, you don't have to be like me. You could stay down there. It's not that far. But hope you enjoyed my video. I try to explain everything the best I could. And like I said, if you want the prices of everything else, just look in part 2, look in part 1. I go more in depth of the prices of everything. I literally thought I covered all the prices in part 2. But when I rewatched the video again to see, hey, what did I cover in part 2? That's when I realized, oh, I didn't price the doors. Yeah, so in part 4, because I already covered the construction of it now, so now part 4 we're going to be up to date. So look out for part 4. I'm going to go over what's going on now-ish kind of thing. So if you haven't by now, and I'm sure you did because you're a cool person, but you might need a reminder. You might have just forgot. Like the video, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you know the next time I upload a video, you don't miss it. And don't forget to share it, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that want to know how much it's going to cost to, you know, build an apartment, you know, in the province, or maybe they want to build a house. Because, you know, once you meet one of these Filipinos, look, they have a lot of land. I'm telling you right now, you know, their house may not look like an American house, but the land is there. So maybe, you know, you came here with a limited amount of money, and you know, you want to do like I did, turn the side of the house, back of the house, wherever, into like your own little condo or apartment. It's good to know the price. Or hey, maybe the family is okay with you knocking down their house, or maybe they have extra land for you to build your own house, and you want to know what it's going to run you and the construction team and everything like that. It's good information. So yeah, definitely share it. And if you need your dating coach to help you get a Filipina in this beautiful area, just go on the comment section of any video, including this one. Look for my Instagram link. Hit me up there. I helped a lot of guys. We're literally gonna have a whole American community over here. I'm telling you right now, by January, it's gonna be 10 American guys over here building houses. And yes, they're all brothers. I did have one white guy hit me up. I'm not trying to like exclude anybody. It's just that this guy is really picky. Don't like none of the girls I showed him so far. But yeah, we're about to have a whole freaking community. And everyone wants to build houses in the same area. So it's going to be like a whole little American section. This is going to be funny. So yeah. I'll see you in the next video. That's everything. Deuces.